Hey everyone, about to do some post-event massage, and we're going to be combining the products of the massage lotion and the recovery cream. For those of you that are not aware, which actually has the wonderful sour cherry and the omega-3s among other things as well. Now, when we're using these products in relation to a post-recovery, it's all about, once again, broad contact, but unlike your pre-event massage, you can actually engage the tissue a little bit more deeper. So depending on whether or not you're treating your athletes directly after the competition, or maybe the day or the day after that. So depending on when you're treating will depend on how much depth and how much sort of tempo you'll be able to get into the sequence here. We've got Jesse here from the Giant Racing team, and we're just going to be working his calves and obviously the hamstrings. So just getting a broad application. So the great thing here is we're working all the way along the calves and all the way up the hamstrings and finishing at the bottom of the ischial tuberosity there. So let's just get a really good broad base. Okay, once again, unlike my pre-event massage techniques, I can actually engage the tissue a little bit more deeply, which is really nice for them. Okay. Now, I'm going to introduce the sour cream. Now, usually just a pump and a half, once again, depending on the size of your athlete's legs. So, applying that recovery cream, for those who have not used the recovery cream, is absolutely tremendous, especially for this post-recovery stuff as well. It's got the sour cherry, the omega-3s, all the other soothing, healing qualities that Premax have put in there. So, looking at the calves, okay, once again, we're going to come in, try and really sink into that medial compartment as best as we can. So I'm using a little bit of a combination of both my hands and also just the base or the outside of my palm through there like as well. So just engaging there, okay, coming up to the hamstrings, we can do a similar situation. Okay, make sure that I'm picking up the back edge here, like so. Okay, so you can see it's actually really quite broad, but it's also quite deep at the same time. Not enough that your athlete's going to push against you. Right, so one of the other things we can do here as well from a post-recovery is I like to just spend a little bit of time just on sometimes these musculotendinous junctions. So what I'm going to do here is just use a little bit of finger with the hand over the top. I'm going to sink in next to the Achilles, and we're just going to hit that little sort of bit of soleus through there as well. So if you do this right, you'll probably see the foot start to push up towards the air like that. So that's the depth you're sort of going to be looking at. So we're going to engage and do that on both sides. So the really important area to concentrate on. And then you can slowly work down a little bit further and bring in two hands and work all the way down. Now, one of the things I like to do here as well, get down and then you can actually start to sink down with your clients, wrap right around. Okay. Similar sequence when we're doing the hamstrings also. Make sure that we bend the knee because that softens off the hamstrings themselves. So once again, we can work deeply. So I'm going to start working that medial hamstring through there. Okay, pop out, use the loose fist, all the way up, right up to that ischial tuberosity, through the medial, back to the outside. You've almost got the adductors there, but make sure that your pressure's nice and firm, working backwards and forwards. And make sure that you're taking it all the way up to that ischial tuberosity. Swap out, then you can hit the medial hamstring as well, all the way up. Okay, it's introducing, well, like I said, a little bit of passive range, shortening because that softens it off. It means we can sink in a bit deeper. Perfect. So that's some general post-recovery massage techniques you can use for your athletes, especially when we're incorporating the calves and the hamstrings. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you much.